Hello, my name is Miss Miller, and today we'll be talking about weather. Essential question. How do we define weather? Standard. Interpret basic weather information to make predictions about future conditions. Weather is a combination of sunlight, wind, snow, or rain, and temperature in a particular region at a particular time. You can go over weather vocabulary. You can use hand gestures for weather words, and this can become a fun, dramatic play and act it out activity. Sunny, you can slowly spread your arms out and go from side to side. Rainy, you can wiggle down. Windy, you could blow out of your mouth. Cloudy, you can make shapes with your hands. In addition, for snowy, you can wiggle your fingers downward and shiver. Ooh. For foggy, you can close your eyes and put your hand out front as if you're trying to see or feel for something. Hot, you can fan your face. And cold, you can wrap your arms around your body and shiver. And typically students enjoy this activity. Again, this could be done in small groups. Students can work together to guess what the other person is acting out. You can do it as a whole group and students can come up and they can guess what that one lead student is acting out. Or you could do it for your class and have everyone guess. And potentially they could vote to see which one they think you're acting out. You can also use 5 senses. Students can listen to raindrops falling or hear the wind blowing. They could see the sun shining. You could take them outside and they'll get to see how it feels on their skin. You could wet their finger and they could hold it up to see which way the air is coming from, the wind. They could stick their tongue out to catch falling snowflakes and taste them. They could breathe in and smell the air. They could also create art. Here they've created a rainbow. You can use ripped up pieces of construction paper or they could cut them, which makes a great fine motor. You could also reinforce colors. Here they've created a cotton ball raining activity. They just glue on the cotton balls, tie string, and add the raindrops. Here you can use a paper plate and use some of those same cut up yellow pieces from the rainbow and add sun rays. Here they've painted using black paint, or you could use gray and add clouds and thunder and rain. You could also create a weather station in your class for a dramatic play area. You can set up the days of the week and students can place the type of weather that they think it will be and make a prediction, or they could actually watch the weather. You could show it to the class and they could watch your forecast and emulate it. You can have one student record or pretend to record, or actually you can record it using the laptop, tablet, or cell phone, and they can place the days of the week in addition to what they think the weather will be or what the forecast actually reported, and they could match it. You could create a plate where they could spin on the weather of the day. And here's another version of a dramatic play area with a similar format. Here they have the weather draped across. The student can go inside and provide the weather. They can move the chart up and down, clip on whether they think it'll be really hot or really cold. TeachersPayTeachers.com has great resources. You may need printables if you're creating a dramatic play area. They also have great matching and sorting activities for weather. You could also conduct a weather experiment. You can use the pine cone weather station. You'll need pine cones for that. They can observe the pine cones daily as an indicator of the weather. When the weather is dry, the pine cones will stay open. When it's about to rain, the pine cones will close. They represent the humidity, and they'll open and close based on that. You can also do a make it rain experiment. You need a plastic cup, shaving cream, and food coloring. Fill the cup with water. Squirt shaving cream on top for the clouds. And then you'll explain that when the clouds get really heavy with water, it rains. And then you can put the blue food coloring on top and watch it rain. And it will go down. You can also make magic snowballs using frozen baking soda, cold water, vinegar, and a squirt bottle. You'll start by mixing 2 parts baking soda with 1 part water and make it fluffy. They'll become moldable snowballs. Then you can pour the vinegar into a squirt bottle and let the kids squirt their snowballs. The reaction between the baking soda and vinegar will cause the snowballs to fizz and bubble. Students typically enjoy that activity. You can also use Weather.com as a resource. You could add the weather app to a classroom phone. Students may have their own phone or notice it on their parents' phone. If you have a tablet in your classroom, you could add the app there, and students will be able to see that it's going to be a sunny day. Here, they would notice that it's a cloudy day, and potentially you can begin to talk about the temperature. Liveworksheetscom has great resources. As you can see here, it has temperature, sunny, windy, rainy, or snowing. Also discuss the seasons. So you would search based on weather and pick what best meets the needs of your classroom. Getepik.com is also a great resource. It has a series of books. Here I searched for rain, and several books on rain came up. Rain, Rain, Go Away, In the Rain, The Big Rain, I Am the Rain. So again, you would search by whichever type of weather you're talking about, or general weather books. An additional resource is studyjams.scholastic.com. And here they have math and science resources. In science, we have several topics. Let's look at weather and climate. Within weather and climate, we'll look at weather and climate here. And here, you'll see they have a series of videos, some key vocabulary. There's even a test. There's also more information below, such as air, pressure, and wind, air masses, and fronts. In conclusion, weather is a combination of sunlight, wind, snow, or rain, and temperature in a particular region. Dramatic play brings weather to life. Creating a weather station is an engaging way to explore. Predicting and preparing for weather is a necessary life skill. Study Jams, YouTube, Epic Books, Boom Learning, Live Worksheets, and Teachers Pay Teachers have great activities and videos.